Ahli Group CEO Mohammed Khammas is reinventing the way brands engage with their customers in the digital age. I'm Bernd Boostman, and to learn more about that, I'm here with my editor, Jeremy Lawrence. So, Jeremy, you've interviewed Mohammed Khammas. I guess to begin, could you tell us a bit about him and about the company?
Yeah, sure. So Mohammed Khammas joined the family firm in 1999, took over as CEO in 2006, I think it was. Ahli Group was a very big family firm that was mainly in industrials, in mining, in chemicals, in plastic, just old school industries. But since joining, Mohammed Khammas has rebooted the company for a new age, really. He's still got all the old strands to it, but he's a comic book fan, so he's got tie-ups with Fox Studios, Marvel, Disney, Sony. He opened Comic Cave, the world's largest comic store. He got the rights for Gold's Gym. He built Outlet Mall, and he started the events company 117 Live. So he's really opened the company up into a new era.
And he brought Ed Sheeran to Dubai, as I understand also.
He did indeed, and he met him and gave him a nude as a present.
Nice.
Yeah.
With so many different sort of businesses, I mean, he must have an interesting way to cross-sell between those businesses.
Well, that's what came out of this. You might think that these just sort of playthings, these different areas of the business. They're not. He now says that the older industrial parts of the business account for 40% of Ahli Group, and the new ones are 60%. So they are big businesses. How he's made them big businesses, for example, Gold Gym members get access to first dibs on tickets for gigs. They get chances to go and do red carpet events in the States with the movies that he has tie-ups with. So he organizes all kinds of sort of events, networking things, and you become part of an ecosystem if you're in any part of the business of the Ahli Group.
That's interesting, because I mean, it sounds to do that, you need to really understand who your customer is. So what is he doing to kind of analyze who his potential customer might be? How is he collecting that information?
Funny you should say that. He bought a few years ago a company in the US called The Audience. Now, this is actually one of the leading, most cutting-edge businesses that do, what do they call themselves? One of the largest publishers of social and digital content with a global reach of 1 billion people. That could mean anything. In practice, it means that they were founded by Oliver Luckett, tech entrepreneur, Sean Parker, founding Facebook president, and Ari Emanuel, co-CEO of William Morris Endeavor. They are, really, really high-level top people. So this company, they ran the social media for Obama's second campaign. They learn and to engage and understand their audiences. So what this means in practice for Ahli and for Mohammed Khammas, I'll give you one example. He found out that there's 68,000 fans of Korean pop music in the UAE, which led to him putting on a huge K-pop festival just last month in Dubai at his venue, bringing people to his mall, his stadium with his events company. He also brought out a Mexican-American comedian, Gabriel Iglesias, who is very well known in certain niche circles, but they threw the research out to find out who would be the best act to bring, and he came out top amongst more established acts, and he sold out 2 nights, could have easily done a third. So he's got these tools to be able to really read and find out and engage with an audience. He also started another company that's able to sort of data crunch as well. So very, very modern techniques to be able to reach out to new audiences and find out what he needs to do to attract business.
Interesting. And I understand he also had quite a bit to say about the UAE and sustainable growth in business and how that would work. What did he have to say about that?
Yeah, this comes back to more of his traditional interests, I guess. He was talking about Outlet Mall, which is going to double in size in this year, I believe. But he said there's 7 malls within a 10-minute drive of there, and he said that developers have got to think more long term. Outlet Mall, of course, has got a very specific proposition, and he tries to do that with all his businesses. He says you can't just keep opening more malls. Real estate, he was very scathing about developers who just want to, and landlords who just want to get as much money as they possibly can. He said we have to keep the cost down to keep the money in people's pockets so they can spend in the wider Dubai economy, of course, including his businesses. He would like you to do that. So he's got lots of plans there, some that he hasn't announced yet, but he's very geared towards the sustainable long-term growth of the economy in Dubai and the ability for that money to be spread around.
It's interesting. And what did he have to say about the future of his company and the role they'll play?
Okay, well, I think I mentioned before that he's very much still involved in all the other areas of the business, and the plastics, the industrials, the mining continues to grow, as do all these newer segments. I asked him about an IPO. He said they'd thought about it, obviously, but up to now they'd shied away from it because it's so unique the way he runs his business and the way he thinks about it, that he doesn't want to kind of upset the apple cart. He's finding a really innovative way to do business, and he doesn't want that to change.
Interesting. Well, it sounds like an interesting interview.
It was a fascinating interview.
Thank you, Jeremy. As always, you're watching Inside AB. Remember to watch every weekday at 10 a.m. and subscribe. Thank you.